So, in your business or at work, I want to tell you something. Maybe you didn't know. God is interested in being your business partner. So, think about it. If everything we have is from Him, don't you think that He would want to help you to take care of it? I mean, as a parent, I look at myself and look at my kids. When I buy them a toy or they buy their own toy with their allowance, I'm very interested in helping them to maintain that toy, take care of it, help them clean their room. It's their room, right? So I'll help them clean their room. I'm interested in helping them to take care of things that I've given them. So I don't think it's too far to imagine that our Heavenly Father is interested in helping us also. I'm going to share a story with you about when I first realized, really at my core for myself, that God was interested in me and helping me and being my business partner. So it was about a few years ago that we were bringing up our manufacturing facility on our own for the first time. And finding that warehouse was a nightmare. At the time, we had a wonderful partner named Ryan, and his growth had him going in a different direction than we were going. Sometimes partnerships just kind of fall apart, and that's okay. No harm, no foul. We had to go and find our own facility. We needed 90 days to make the facility ready for the equipment to come in. And then we needed 60 days to install that equipment and have our facility become FDA registered. So that's 5 months. That's how much time that we needed from the date that we signed the papers to take our own building. We needed 5 months before I could hit one switch to turn on our production facility. So, those of you who are not familiar with what commercial space looks like if you think about an office that you work in right now, well, that was built. And before it was built, it was walls and windows. So when you think about your warehouse space in general, right? Think about your Costco's and your Targets. Okay? You can see that in your mind and sweep away all of the shelves. That is kind of what a warehouse looks like. Cement floor, cement walls, metal roof, sprinklers. Most of the time, you have to put in your own lights. For a food processing facility, you have to have plumbing, trough drains, lots of hoses, lots of water, lots of power being run, walls separating ingredients from production. A lot of stuff has to be built in there. So in February 2016, we began looking for a property, about 30 properties a week for a while. And nothing. Because every offer we put in was rejected or we got crickets. Because the property was taken by somebody else or they bid higher than we did. It was a nightmare. We were so high anxiety. Nothing was available. It was maddening. So, the third week of June in 2016, it comes along. And we don't have our building yet. And the equipment is set to be arriving in less than 2.5 weeks. Okay, so about the second week of July is when our equipment was supposed to show up. And I had to have 5 months to make the facility ready to pull something off the line. So I was 5 months. If I found the property on that day in the third week of June, for 5 more months, wouldn't be until mid-November I could pull the first product off that line. That's not good. So we were all full of panic because we had shipping containers full of equipment about to arrive and we had no place to put it. So, being full of panic, I remember this moment very well. And that feeling of helplessness. So I prayed for help. I remember that prayer. And I remember the answer to that prayer. I felt the Spirit whisper, know that God is your business partner and He will help you. Come to Him with all your business dealings, large and small, and He will help. Well, not 3 days later, I got a call from our real estate agent, Jason. And he says, I got a property just about to hit the market. Not on the market yet. We need to go take a look at it. That's how Jason sounds. So we rolled up to the place. The outside of it looked like it was built in the 1970s with brick and about like it was painted 15 times. I walk in from the side entrance, and wouldn't you know it, it was a currently operating liquid manufacturing facility exactly like us. It had everything we needed. From water lines to expansive clean rooms, the floor drains, all the power supply we could handle. We said immediately, we'll take it. This warehouse, like I said, it was already built out. So it saved us $100,000 and 90 days in renovations. And the guy was moving out immediately. He was out in a week. So we had our shipping containers arrive exactly at the right time. What a blessing it was. At the right time, exactly when we needed it. Some people might say there's coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. I prayed about it. 3 days later, I get an answer to my prayer, a perfect building. Now, it wasn't anything super special to look at, but it was exactly what we needed. And our landlord was a joy to work with. So we were able to meet our projected timeline and save substantially on our budget because we had some needed unforeseen equipment installation issues, right? Again, Heavenly Father watching out for us. We had a budget for $150,000. I needed $50,000 to help us get it installed, but I saved $100,000. This was one of my favorite memories of being an entrepreneur and realizing I'm not alone and that God cares. So share this message with other people who you know who might be going through a hard time with their work, employment needs, or with their own business. Share this message with them. Maybe we can help them together have a little bit of hope to know that God truly is our business partner. Until next time, this is Jesse from Truce TV.